You see billows of golden sand.
This must be Lizard Elder Horror Sleep. Fascinating.
It may be a dream.
You die for real.
Good evening, God-woken. I trust you sleep well. I am here to tell you the truth. The terrible, deep-down truth. The inescapable, deep-down truth. You are here for the truth. The terrible truth. You are not enough. You were never enough. You will never be enough. Come face the truth. Come face up to your lies. You are not enough!
The glass in the mirrors shimmers and tears. Reality shifts. Apparitions take shape, and they seem familiar.
You were never enough.
Hurts, doesn't it?
You are not enough. You are never enough.
I'll yield to none.
You are not the equal of my father.
Nightmares in that mirror.
You may break one, but you cannot break them all.
meet the Reaper for me.
doesn't it? Into the dark with you.
It's time to meet old friend. Come, Prince.
Face that you are not enough. You were never enough. Focus.
Hurts, doesn't it? I'll yield to none.
Prepare yourself.
Fading.
battlefield. At least this feels familiar.
Look at those lazy sods, sleeping on the job.
The lizard slumbers deeply. You feel the lizard is in flames.
You are not he, the Red Prince.
No further than this shall you go.
That is not for you to know.
You cannot know. You may not know. You shall not know.
Not your place to ask such questions.
No. You shall not.
I think not.
Whistling a high and reedy.
Meet your maker.
ha!
Hurts, doesn't it? Glory is mine!
Destroy them! They must not get to the princess!
Sweet dreams. Now let's get out of here.
The eyes of the dreamer are heavy with...
They cannot guide you until we are closer. Find where the Empire touches this city. The voice whispers by the garden. There is a place of safety in the city. A single... Take me to the place...
A dreamer cannot die in a dream. I cannot stop you, but the Red Princess will. She is well hidden, deep in the dream. As she lives, you will die.
I've spotted something. The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it? The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it? Finally. Somewhere nice. Well, also of horror.
Zolsticer, aid me! Even here, the agents of the God King threaten my life. You killed the Dreamers, didn't you? You lied. To me, Guardians of Dreams! Defend your princess against these vile intruders! Let their day descend into nightmare!
I'll yield to none.
Hurts, doesn't it? Hurts, doesn't it?
Healing!
Hurts, doesn't it?
Sata's ghost recoils at the sight of you.
You killed me. You killed me. You killed me! Hiding. Protecting my children. Protecting the House of Shadows were closing in. The God King. He offered me a way out. My children. They deserved the chance.
The spirit blinks, then looks around her, listless and confused.
Foolish. But no more foolish than doing nothing and waiting for the dagger fated to pierce my back. Death. Is this... Death. He will come for me. He will claim me.
The spirit shuts her eyes, and a chill passes between you.
Dream of death. No more. No! He is here. He has come for me.
Consulate on the other side. We're almost out.
The consulate garden is easy.
Talk about a nightmare.
The eyes of the dreamer are heavy with...
I cannot guide you until we are closer. There is a place. Take me to the
I didn't think it'd be possible to make it into the consulate, but you've proven me wrong.
He looks at you in surprise.
Void reverence, my gods.
He stands back from you slightly.
You'll put this to good use, I think. I'm sorry we have...
I'm happy to report that the consulate no longer burns.
We have hope.
I told you the paladins were useless. Was someone else that cleared
There
out
are
the
more of these
consulate?
nightmares across the city. It's a bloody disaster. Tragedies such as these.
Wait until the House of Wars hears about this.
And your loved ones. Join us in the endless prayer. The Divine will answer.
Them lizard dreamers, I tell you, they give me nightmares.
Praise be to Lucian, and to you. The living and dead both may rest, free of nightmare.
Good men died to bring it down. It has a certain...
I know quality when I see it, and I bet you do too. Care to trade? I got real lucky when the Voidwoken attacked. They didn't go anywhere near the Chem estate. I know some people that lost everything. Some, maybe, but most of us are here to trade with Chem. He's tough to nail down. Luckily, our appraiser Kat's already made her way into the estate. The Chems lost nothing in the attack, so Kat'll try to convince them to share a little. She's our leader, and a damn fine appraiser too. Meet her inside and she might even trade with you. Hope you like what you see.
We shouldn't take the risk. We can be happy elsewhere. This will all blow over. Trust me.
Owls have been flocking in and out.
We shouldn't take the risk.
I keep seeing imaginary void.
Antiques at realistic prices. Who cares to trade? I know taste when I see it. Care to trade? I know quality when I see it, and I bet you do too. Care to trade?
We shouldn't take the risk. We can be happy elsewhere.
I know taste when I see it. Care to trade?
We can be happy elsewhere.
Glad to have you back. Hope you like what you see. I know taste when I see it. Care to trade? Real antiques at realistic prices.
The man in front of you is clad in a ragtag assortment of garb.
Ho there, fellow traveller. Luronta. Looking for some cheer to lighten the mood of this grim city?
Yes, Callisti.
Such a beautiful place. Such beautiful folk. It makes me sad the children of today could never see it. Well, Rava, at some point long ago, I decided poetry had but two purposes: to quicken the people's rivers of tears, or to stave them. Look around you. You'll find fear and longing and desperation. What good is a bard's solemnity in a city besieged by void and divided by war? My privilege and my duty is to remind the people of Arx that there's blue sky and shimmering sun beyond the clouds. Of course, and glad to. My words shall lift your spirits, make no mistake. But I need to pay my way, so I'd ask for a little gold, if you have it to spare. What do you say, Rava? And why do you deserve one, friend? Sorry, friend.
The poet tipped.
Now, what poem would you care to hear? Take a seat, Rava.
No quality when I see it, and I'll bet you do too.
The
Care
bitter
to
march
trade?
of humans unabated.
I
This
like your
world of
loot.
war.
Can I sell you a real one?
They shall not stop till all the world's a waste, and signs of other cultures all erased. The riches world over do they seek, and flush with gold their lord over the meek.
My friend here has taste. Care to trade?
And tread the proper trail. And shout
The
for
trader
gold.
sways in time to the bard's tune, but
Looking for, something special? Am I that transparent? I'm a little on edge, it's true.
she nods to the looming estate.
See behind me? That's Linda Kem's mansion. And if Cat's to be believed, Kem's got something valuable in there. So valuable that if we can find it, we'd be set for life. She's in there now, looking for this thing. I don't know what it is, but Cat promises our lives are about to change for the better. She's an appraiser, and a damn good one at that. Kem's obsessed with his own riches. He brings Cat in to tell him how much his collection's worth, then basks in his wealth like a lizard in the sun.
Her voice lapses into a soft whisper.
People like Kem, they just get richer and richer, while the rest of us scramble for their scraps. Cat says we deserve better, and I believe her. All done then?
All, the humans must prevail.
She responds with a nervous wave.
Buying and selling.
The man taps his foot in time to the bard's tune.
If you're looking for Cat, she's evaluating all of Kem's antiquities. Well, this is the estate of the, venerable... She's an appraiser.
He looks around.
Could be, really good stuff, yeah?
They shall not stop till all the world's a waste. And science and cultures all erased.
Look at the size of that thing!
Maybe I should hear your confession, Kem. Anything you need to get off your chest? You can whisper. I won't tell.
You will see justice.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please. Of being a good person. Please, there's no time. They'll kill her.
Because you refused a direct order. You broke your oath. The penalty is death.
You approach, but the paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prisoner.
You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You can't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every Magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside. A seeker? How do you... This is unforeseen. Very well. Perhaps we would be wiser to wait. She shall not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Oh, by the Divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
What is this? Am I dreaming? I went to my bunk after patrol duties, and now... this. I'll wake up in a minute. Winslow's snoring always wakes me. This can't can't be real.
The spirit wails and babbles incoherently. It's clear she knows nothing about the Black Ring.
I saw her enter the city with the whites. Or did I? Did I dream it?
Bah! If there was anything important here, the whites must have surely taken it.
Free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place
I
isn't
still
free.
can't believe the Magisters worked together with the Black Ring.
She sighs and gets back to work, combing through the rubble for evidence.
Not yet. If Lord Kem says to search, I'm going to search.
Still can't believe the Magisters were, but with the Reds slain, and it might be if you quit.
Nothing. Just more magister. You there! Be sure not to obstruct Paladin business. We haven't, but we will.
If I were right, where would I hide something I didn't want found?
The spirit of a half-dressed magister stands before you, fumbling to draw his phantom blade from its sheath. The spirit manages to draw his sword and utter a challenge.
Alarm! Sound the alarm! There's paladins attacking! Where are the whites?
He starts to swipe and jab his sword at an unseen opponent.
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much bloody order in this place.
Just more magical rubbish. Nothing.
Treachery and collusion. I'll have Raymond's head for this. It was you who sent us the War Owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you have earned the right to involve yourself in Paladin business. Just this once. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have known that they had to be stopped. I am in your debt. The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. Should you hear anything, you are of course welcome to bring it to me. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice. Very well. We know that Dallas and the Whites conducted their heresy from these barracks. If they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, there must be some sign of it in this building, perhaps even a safe house. We don't have much yet, but we will tear down every brick until we find their wretched hiding hole, and then we'll haul Dallas into the light. Not much, at least not yet. Perhaps you'd have better luck, given your credentials. The White Magisters were in these barracks when the fighting began, an entire cabal of them. If we find them, we will find Dallas, I have no doubt. They must have left some clue as they ran. Something that will lead us to their secret little den. Find it! Who can truly know a diseased mind? She is rotten to the core. That I am sure of. Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quietly. I pray it helps. Voidwoken at one gate and the Black Ring at the other. We need to stop this madness. Do you need anything more? And be quick. I've other matters at hand. She disobeyed orders. She knew the consequences. I expect she shall receive justice. The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions, but you provided us with proof. Collusion with the Black Ring. So we acted to put a stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. Enjoy the city, won't you? I'll have Raven's head for this. I should never have allowed Alexander to take power. He was weak. It won't happen again.
This again.
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much bloody order in this place.
The Whites must have left something behind.
The rat skitters around your ankles in excitement.
You help me, mistress, please. These blue-cloaked beasts are keeping her locked in a cage underground. Please, Harry, she'll be grateful. They're holding mistress in the prison downstairs, asking her questions. She's locked in a cage of metal bars, but of magic as well. Go below, see for yourself. She's a kind and wise mistress, but she needs help. Mistress is the most generous of mistresses. She'll give you anything she has if you help her. But please, hurry!
Nothing. Just more Magister rubbish.
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
This fire was set on purpose.
The White must have surely taken it.
The plaque reads, "To Order of Society." Engraved on the plaque are the words, "Discipline of Body." The plaque reads, "Purity of..."
Fools! They aren't even looking in the right spot. They'll never find what they want.
If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
What's this then? The Paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you.
No matter. You'll fail just like them. I was the High Cryptographer of the Magister Order, until the Paladins killed me. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and source.
What's this? I found something.
there's anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch with 4 numbered dials. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Below this are 4 dials. Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can be rotated into place. The first dial must be set. The mechanism clicks. The second dial has the same 4 phrases to select from. The third dial bears the same options as before. One last dial remains, with the same phrases as all the others. The final dial clicks. Silence. The hatch doesn't budge. The hatch is firmly... A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Each of the 4. The first dial must... The mechanism... The second dial has the same 4 phrases to select from.
Bah! If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
The mechanism clicks. The third dial bears this. Another click. One last dial remains. The final dial. Then, deeper within the hatch yields. Clicking.
What? No, it can't be. You cheated.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret. Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Aha! There's something behind this painting.
More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go
I found
through
something.
these lengths. That didn't sound successful.
What's this? I found something.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
You are no Magister, no Paladin either. Resourceful of you to breach our inner circle. I'm sure Marwell must be fuming. Tell me, does Ark still stand? Lately I was investigating possible threats to Arks. My inquiries led me to suspect that a Dwarven enclave was planning something significant from within the city's sewers. They've long used the sewers for smuggling contraband, but something changed recently. They seemed nervous. More guards, more hidden chambers, more secrets. I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen Justinia seeking to take advantage of the disarray in the Order, perhaps.
The dwarves ransacked a Divine Order ship recently. The Peacemaker. A vessel like that is commonly used for safely transporting shipments of death fog. If that's what they're hiding down there, then they must be stopped.
There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. It's whatever else they have that concerns me. What happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white Magister should fall into captivity, no matter what. Better a quick poison than a sloppy thrust from the Paladin blade, anyway.
The spirit offers you a wry smile.
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. All I know is that Dallas arrived in the city with a sizable retinue of my white Magister brethren accompanying her.
Magister Raymond may not be with us in person, but his orders were clear, and we obeyed to the letter.
Careful now. That's a trap. Look out. I see a trap nearby. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. Aha. There's something behind this painting. That didn't sound successful. Aha. There's something behind this painting. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. Careful now, that's a trap.
The following subversives, known as Seekers, have been confirmed as dead or apprehended. Duggan, dwarf, male. Alistair, human, male. Claude, dwarf, male. Vartakes, lizard, male. Leia, human, female. Doric, human, male. Exeter,
Careful! I've spotted a trap. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. Careful! I've spotted a trap. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. That did the trick by the sound of it.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Oh, lucky find.
So much effort to maintain secrecy. What are the Magisters hiding?
The spirit of a magic...
Your time is over, God.
Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatic... The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet of wine before her.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now. You have done fine work here, friend. Do not spoil it with stupidity. Dallas is of the Divine Order. She is our responsibility. The Paladins will stay if you must. But do Paladins turn this place upside... If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. Here? Now? This is hardly the... Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the Keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. You were invaluable once again. Now leave us to do our work. Who can truly know a diseased mind? Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quietly. Be quick. I've other matters at hand. I'm not a library book to be perused at your leisure. Enjoy the city.
Nice.
Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire. Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must. A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to.
Rubbish.
A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire.
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
Search this place with a fine-tooth comb.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must. Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must.
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
You again. It seems we are fated to meet before the Hall of Echoes after all.
She grimaces, looking away from you.
No, it's not at all how I imagined it. I thought there would be so much more to learn. Now I am seeking things you could never find for me. Rituals to awaken as an undead again. True death only rekindled my desire to be alive. And I've heard there's some kind of covenant, I can swear.
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through. Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
My life's work.
The spirit vanishes.
It got damaged in the fight. It'll fix it. I serve all who seek aid, sir. As I promised, miracles at a modest
I
price.
heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Not too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going on like that?
Park's still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Newcomers and natives alike. We shall trade. We shall talk. I welcome newcomers and I serve all who seek aid, sir. May the gods watch over you.
What a pile of junk.
It got damaged in the fight. It'll...
Your blood for my blood, scum. May your wounds never heal. May you feel the pain of death. May you feel the pain of death tenfold. May you feel the pain of death tenfold.
Come on, damn you. Stop bleeding!
The paladin presses a wad of fresh bandages upon a steadily bleeding leg wound.
Damn it! My thanks. This is just what I need.
The potion takes effect, but then your ear catches the faintest sound of angry whispers.
What's going on? It looks like one of the magisters didn't know when he was beaten. Drove a spear into my knee.
He should have aimed higher, though. I didn't give him a chance to land a second blow.
May your wounds...
The spirit of a Magister jabs a spectral finger.
I'll do as I please. This paladin filth hacked me down right here in our headquarters. She's going to suffer for what she did to me.
The spirit thinks for a moment, then moves back from the paladin.
Very well. I am done with this world.
Last. Thank you. The wound's closed over. Thank you. Here, I found this on one of the Magisters.
This makes no sense.
This is a waste of time.
Is all that dangerous?
Dangerous enough that she's got to be kept in that fancy cell. The only way to keep her nasty thoughts stuck inside her head and away from our kids, I reckon.
This way's off limits.
Stay back. It's for your own good. No, you don't get it. There's no blade keen enough to help you in there. They've got an undead freak locked up. They say she's a witch. I say...
Her voice freezes into a harsh whisper.
I say she's a demon. Damn right. Lucian spoke of creatures like this Windigo. They spread their black magic to our children with songs and stories. Makes me sick. Our little ones, tools of demons. You know this trickster? Well, go on then. Probably doesn't matter who breaks her, so long as she gets broken. Just keep your head on straight. She'll try to make nice. Creep into your thoughts. Keep her out of there, all right?
That undead witch. Heard her talking about some kind of covenant.
That's the demon's way. They give out promises like sweets, luring the weak. Don't listen to what she says. Her evil will slither into your brain through your ears. That's how they do it.
Prisoners can't just vanish.
The Magister Spirit looks up at you from a tortured face.
In this
And I'm still praying for the... And the more powerful the sorcerer...
You are the foot. You are the foot that aches to run away, the foot that remembers the feel of grass underfoot so long ago. You are the foot that listens to Magister Timort's heart. You are the hand. You...
Maybe they escaped.
500 escapees? We would have noticed.
Where are all the prisoners? Where did they go?
The damn cells were empty. The Magisters arrested hundreds, but they're not here. They're gone.
Who are you? Did Lord Kem send you about the missing prisoners? That is the ever-elusive mystery. These weren't escape artists. They were thieves and drunkards, imbeciles and liars, heretics and fools. The crudest of the crude, turned from slugs to smoke. Poof. Hardly. The jailer's records are clear. 564 men and women were signed in and never signed out again. I'd say this was an oversight in record keeping, but I know some of those names, and they are nowhere to be found. According to this, 564 prisoners are unaccounted for.
Maybe they were shipped to Fort Joy.
Not according to this. Besides, they weren't sorcerers. No sense.
She spits at you. From the darkness of the look in her eye, there'll be no talking to her.
Piss off, paladin scum. I'm telling you nothing. My brother Delarus will hear about this, and then there'll be trouble. Delarus looks after his own. You met my brother? Really? All right, we have a deal. You first. Oh, I see. Well, that's good to hear. So, the Whites have a vault hidden below the barracks. I suspect the entrance is to be found in a storeroom in the basement. There was always a White hanging around. You'll find it easy enough.
The Whites are in their hidden vault, and that's all I know. Now, please, leave me the hells alone.
You'd betray your own, you traitor!
I'm out.
I'm glad this one was let off the hook. I'd rather guard a body than bury a corpse any day.
Well, hello again. Welcome to my very, very humble abode.
Yes, I heard it too. The man has some curious ideas about what constitutes treason. I refuse to raise a hand against fellow members of the Divine Order. Refuse to buy into Kem's lie that they're all Black Ring puppets. It's not just the city. The Divine Order is coming undone at the seams. There's never been much love lost between the Paladins and the Magisters, but this... brawling in the streets... it will be the end of us all. Too many Paladins from noble families, and too many Magisters that started as working folk. Of course, the Paladins were the first recruits of Lucian. So, many saw the Magisters rising through the ranks as a threat to their order. Pig farmers leading lords, they said. But now that some white Magisters have been found colluding with the Black Ring, now that Kim has his excuse, it's war. Kem's always been a hard man. His steel was forged in the war with the Black Ring. But recently there's something else. He's turned cold. Not cruel, exactly, just harsh. Dispassionate to a fault. They say it's the Void Woken. That he's too worried about Rivellon to worry about people. Maybe that's it. Or maybe years of fighting finally broke him. Your guess is as good as mine. Although, I've heard whispers. There are places in Kem's mansion that nobody goes but him. One has to wonder what he gets up to. I'll see you again, I hope. The company in here lacks a certain charm.
Don't listen to what she says. Her evil will slither into your brain through your ears. That's how they do it.
What do you suppose the Magisters are doing with her?
A creature that powerful? Proven her properly. Send her after the young to spread Dallas's lies.
Maybe. I guess the Lawmaster will figure it out. That undead witch, they're talking about some kind of supplement.
You're in the weak. Don't listen to what she says. Her evil will slither into your brain through your ears. That's how they do it.
What do you suppose the Magisters are doing with her?
A creature that powerful? Proven her properly. Send her after the young to spread Dallas's lies.
Maybe. I guess the Lawmaster will figure it out.
Do you miss him? How did you...
Yes. I miss him. I miss us. No one touched me, so... Stop! Stop! You answer to me. I do not answer to you. Why did the Magisters jail you, witch?
hatch. Dearest sunshine, I am no witch. I only heal. Body and blood, heart and soul. I see your wounds. Your hurt seeps from your every pore. Come closer, let me soothe you.
My hurt? No. Leave my thoughts, woman. They are but my own.
You remember, don't you? Us dancing together in the daffodils, the fragrant sea of yellow.
What's this? No, I can't deal with any more interruptions today. Give me room! I feel a breakthrough approaching.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots towards the prisoner. Her mouth opens, yet nothing spills forth. No sermon, no screed, no threat. She turns back to you and grimaces.
Too late! The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or godhood for me, to have interrupted such a sensitive... What led to this freak's imprisonment is a mystery as unsolved as the void itself. We found her already caged, cursing the Magisters with hexes vulgar enough to turn even a dwarf's cheeks red. The evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm into your mind, planting warm memories you've never had, mesmerizing you with candy-sweet sights and scents.
Visions of Wendigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill your head. You look to the sound, and your memories contort and coil. Wendigo cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as the waves crash around you. I'm sorry, Buttercup. I was bewitched by his promise. Forgive me. You shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the paladin.
And then what? Watch silently as she raises arcs to the ground. We're at war. Whatever she's done, her knowledge of Magisters, her power, their power, they could mean everything. I will make her speak.
She recoils, horrified at the thought.
I spent a decade under Lucian's tutelage, and still the witch holds steadfast. I would be a fool to give her the chance to infest you.
In that moment, you hear music, a lullaby. You glance at the cage. Wendigo stands silent. You squint and shiver until the melody no longer echoes in your ears.
I understand. Perhaps you are as dangerous to her as she is to us. There can be no success without risk. I will give you the space you need, then. Things are under control. For now.
You step up to the cell to look at the skeleton you know to be Wendigo. The barrier mutes her source, but it isn't her source you fear, but something more, a shadow. She says nothing, but you still hear her words.
An unexpected pleasure. For both of us, I'm sure.
She looks to the nearby device, and an urge engulfs you. An urge to power down the device to release Wendigo from her cell. Her mouth remains closed.
No more games. Only liberty.
The voice is gone. Wendigo is still. You reach your hand towards the device, and your inner source is stifled, as if you'd never rid yourself of that cursed collar after a bit of tinkering.
Come to me, sweets.
She steps forward, slowly but confidently. She holds out her hands, bony palms up.
The God King no longer grants me his favor. Mask ripped from me and flesh flayed to bone, because the Godwoken still walks Rivellon. Now he's chosen another. I should hate you for what you've done to me. Hate you for the hell I've lived. But I hate him so much more. He loved me when I was useful. He cast me out when you failed to die. Go to the new Chosen. See that he suffers. See that the God King suffers. In your name and in mine. The Covenant, it sounded so beautiful. Eternity right there at my fingertips. Yet it's all a lie. There is no grand reward, no enduring prosperity. Just slavery within the void. The rule of a hellish hand. I was so naive. The God King told me I was special. He came close, and then closer still. Hearing him, feeling him, it was like crashing over a cliff and having him catch me over and over. I failed him. You just wouldn't die. Of all his punishments, the harshest was the emptiness, the lack of him. I thought if I could just regain his affection, I might taste it again. Linderkem, the God King's current beloved. No more skin in his real bones than on a peeled jackfruit. And it is not only his ear the God King whispers into. The dwarf called Isbel. She bends to the king's every whim. If you want to get to the God King, you go through Linderkem. You topple his Tower of Lies. No, the God King's special boy. It wasn't difficult to figure out, I assure you. I came seeking Dallis. Kem wants her, too, as anyone could tell you. I crashed one of Lady Kem's little tea parties, did a little snooping. The void's vapour there was plain as night to me. You'd suppose we should work as one, but no. The God King loves to play his game of favourites. Kem was promised a place at the table, and he's doing what he must to secure it. Alone. Oh, honey. The Godwoken rests in a bed made only of lies. Did you expect him to offer Godwoken his calling card and invite them to meetings? Still, the signs are there. A once-loving husband now estranged from his confused wife. A disciple of Lucian now eagerly stoking the fires of mutiny and discord within the Order. If you want to truly see, you must look past the facade. You'll find it rather flimsy, I think. Yes, her. Goodness, how could I not? Her work on Black Peak Isle is legendary, or so she tells it at least. The king has an eye for the arrogant. They make such valuable stewards as they clamour for his favour, as I well know. I can't say for certain, but I bet you could simply sniff her out. She's got quite a nose for the fetid. Find the foulest pile of shit you can, and she'll be wallowing in the middle. The God King. He said if I could find Dallis, eliminate her, I could take my place by his side again. But Kem, he doesn't like competition. All it took was a few whispers. They spread to the Magisters quickly. The Magisters, they've got ways of silencing source. They knew exactly what to do. The Paladins, well, when they found me, they'd no idea what to make of me. I go to Kem. Or his estate, rather. He's got a sworn breaker size. It'll free me from the Covenant. I'd be mortal, yes, but no longer a slave.
This creature, this monster, would have seen us drowned at sea. Kill her.
If the God King has truly abandoned her, then this is our chance to slay her. Once and for all.
Wendigo has done nothing before to earn my trust. This changes nothing.
Neither of us are inclined to mercy. Let's make the most of this moment, shall we? Before you go, I have something for you. Something I learned. A touch of void, if you will.
Wendigo pauses. She doesn't speak the next words, yet you hear them as clearly as a robin's song.
Goodbye, Godwoken.
Boring.
You really think she's all that dangerous?
Dangerous enough that she's got to be kept in that fancy cell. The only way to keep her nasty thoughts stuck inside her head and away from our kids, I reckon.
Maybe. I guess the Lawmaster will figure it out.
That's the demon's way. They give out promises like sweets, luring the weak. Don't listen to what she says. Her evil will slither into your brain through your ears. That's how they do it. Go ahead, but be careful. She'll get in your head. You gotta fight it.
According to this, 564 prisoners are unaccounted for.
Maybe they were shipped to Fort Joy.
Not according to this. Besides, they weren't sorcerers.